It was in late 2008 when the Royal first announced its intention to build 3 new wards to the rear of the hospital that would bring in 96 more beds at a cost of £12 million. A consultation was held with members of the Trust to explain the development, find out what services people would like to see and how they wanted the wards to look. The diggers rolled in and the building began in earnest, courtesy of Wakefield-based company GB Building Solutions. The foundations were dug out and laid within a few short months and the first floor was outlined. Despite some terrible weather over Christmas and New Year, all 3 floors had been constructed and the scale of the project became evident to everyone. As the outside began to take shape, the stairs were in place, the outer panels and insulation were put on and the windows were added to give the development a solid look. Work on the interior was also gathering pace. Bays, side rooms, corridors and other ward rooms were now recognisable from the plans, but there was still plenty to do. The block was still separate from the main building, so work began on creating the openings for what would become the link corridor. The wall was knocked through on all 3 levels and boarded up on the inside. The next time they'd be opened up, it would be to walk through onto the new wards. Just over a year after work began, the finishing touches were being put on the building. The artwork was added to the link corridors, doors were screwed on and correctly weighted, trolley buffers were put up and all of the medical gases, water and electricity connections were checked and double checked. Outside as well, the gardeners had come in and transformed the building site into a relaxing garden and we were ready to show off our achievement. The wards were handed over to us on August the 6th, 2010 and our members were the first to be invited the following day, with around 500 people given a tour of the facilities and talks by senior matrons, public governors, designers and builders. There was a great deal of interest.
So what we've done is, rather than have suitcases stuffed under beds and on floors, cluttering the place makes it difficult to clean.
Outside. Yeah, nice. Lovely what big we want to see.
So each individual bed has their own monitor.
It looks lovely, but that entrance is so light when you come in.
We like to think that we can actually see patients without having to sort of go in and disturb people.
The wards had impressed, with feedback overwhelmingly positive, and just 2 weeks later, Hasland, Elmton and Ridgeway wards were ready for patients. Jim Munn from Middlecroft became the first, as he was taken from Murphy Ward to Hasland Ward shortly after 9 o'clock on Saturday the 21st of August.
Oh, what a lovely view. Spoiled it.
Make sure that all that excitement's not sent it sky high.
Ahead of schedule, the wards are now fully operational, with all wards, bays, isolation bays and side rooms receiving patients as though they've been up and running for years.
So if I'm going tomorrow, yeah. Right.
With input from staff, patients and members, our biggest development since becoming a foundation trust has been a real team effort.